Invictus Games demonstrate the unconquerable soul of veterans. On the 30th of October 2024, the Invictus Games Foundation briefed the NATO Military Committee at NATO headquarters on the role of Invictus in supporting wounded, injured, and sick service members and veterans. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, addressed the military committee via VTC, with a delegation attending the meeting in person. The delegation included Dominic Reed, Chief Executive of Invictus, Lord Allen, Chancellor of the Board of Trustees, and Richard Smith, the Deputy Chief Executive Officer. The delegation briefed the military committee on the breadth and development of the Invictus program and the progress it is making to expand the scope of its mission. The core purpose of Invictus is to support the recovery and rehabilitation of wounded, injured, and sick service members through sport and adventure. The Invictus Games Foundation is working to continue establishing a global community where rehabilitation and recovery are better enabled and understood. This is primarily through the delivery of the Invictus Games, taking place in different host cities every 2 years around the globe, but also through a multi-layered program beyond the Games, which aims to build a network amongst global wounded, injured, and sick veterans and promote advocacy of Invictus. Meeting with representatives of the Invictus Games Foundation provided a platform for the NATO Military Committee to explore and learn how allied nations can establish or develop a relationship with the Invictus Games. Admiral Bauer emphasized the importance of protecting allied wounded servicemen and women, veterans, and their families. He highlighted the invaluable support and hope the Invictus Games Foundation provides to the unconquerable souls of inspirational wounded, injured, and sick service members and veterans. I believe the work of the Invictus Games Foundation to be very important, and it strikes at the heart of our shared values as military personnel. Admiral Bauer conveyed the power of the Invictus Games Foundation in reaching far beyond the games themselves, changing and sometimes even saving the lives of both the wounded soldiers and their families. Today's military committee session follows up a meeting between the chair of the military committee, Admiral Rob Bauer, and Prince Harry in May 2024, where Admiral Bauer attended a service of thanksgiving at St. Paul's Cathedral in London. Admiral Bauer says, "Thank you to Prince Harry," followed with a poem written by an Invictus team captain and her family.
Good afternoon. I am in London with the St. Paul's Cathedral at the backdrop. I just spoke to Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, and also the patron of the Invictus Games Foundation. We spoke about a cause that is very close to my heart, which is serving after serving. How do we take care of the military men and women that served the greater good and then, as a result, got wounded physically or mentally? The Invictus Games are unique in bringing the veterans and their families together to lift them up and to bring back the purpose. Sports can help with that. Sports allows you to focus, train, and work towards these new goals. But this is far beyond the veteran community, because there's so much in our society as a whole that is basically connected to resilience and to learn from the ability of veterans to overcome their problems and to find a new purpose despite being wounded. And I will do everything in my abilities to help with that cause.
The Invictus Games inspire the world through the power of the unconquered human spirit. Regaining their purpose through sport, veterans with visible and invisible wounds are role models of resilience. Thank you, Prince Harry, for championing serving after service. Admiral Bauer. The testimony by Michelle Turner, the captain of Team UK to Invictus Games Foundation, was incredible. Her daughter called 999 for her. She said Invictus saved her life. Thank you, Invictus, for giving me my life back. Here's a reading of the poem that received a standing ovation. There were no dry eyes in St. Paul's Cathedral. We fought for our country on deployments far and wide, devoted our years and served with pride, camaraderie, loyalty, trust, and sacrifice. We'd do anything for our country, whatever the price. But life didn't go according to plan, and our military careers would end. We were made to face a future we could never comprehend. Thank you for your service, but I'm afraid you have to leave. No uniform, no rank, no flag on our sleeve. Wounded, injured, sick, and now with no career, consumed by insecurities, the pain and the fear. Our lives were upside down. How could it be that the little girl I was meant to protect was now looking after me? I felt like I was losing my mom. She was in the hospital all the time. When I was 4, I saved her life by dialing 999. Our life was now different. She wouldn't leave the front door. Please try the Invictus Games, Mom. We can't go on like this anymore. She was brave and said yes. We joined the Invictus family. I met other boys and girls going through the same as me. Together we help each other, above and beyond. We have a special connection, an Invictus Kids bond. I was a husband in a lonely place, the nights I laid awake, longing for her to smile, longing for her to wake. And then comes Invictus, a beacon of trust and hope, a place where families can find new ways to cope. Families strengthened by the games they attend. Doesn't matter which country, you'll always have a friend. With each barrier broken, new goals are met, determination grows, and new challenges are set. With Invictus support, we are coming through the other side. It's been hard, it's been tough. One hell of a ride through sport. Michelle Rose, stronger each day. This newfound confidence is here to stay. Our friends and family have seen us through each challenge we've faced. Our biggest supporters, no matter the race, picking up the pieces, keeping us together. Hope we've made you proud. We promise to keep it up forever. The power of sport has forever united us all, from the pool to the track to wheelchair basketball, from the battlefield to the sports field, good times and bad, camaraderie and laughter, tears happy and sad. It's our honor to forever be part of this incredible team. At the games and beyond the games, we now always dare to dream. We carry on regardless, try to be the best we can be. Unconquered role models for the world to see. Thank you, Invictus, for giving me my mom back. Thank you, Invictus, for giving me my wife back. Thank you, Invictus, for giving me my life back.